to P. Kalpana. Welcome to Kalpana's Engineering Mathematics. In this video, I will teach you how to solve simultaneous linear equations using matrix inversion method. One of the viewer asked me to explain the matrix inversion method. Because of his request, I am doing this video. First, I will tell you the working rule. Then I will solve one problem. So let us consider the system of linear equations a1x plus b1y plus c1z equals to d1 a2x plus b2y plus c2z equals to d2 and a3x plus b3y plus c3z equals to d3. So first what we have to do is write the given equations in the matrix form. The matrix form is ax equals to b, where A is the coefficient matrix, X is the unknowns matrix and B is the constant matrix. So the coefficients here are A1, B1, C1, A2, B2, C2, A3, B3, C3. So these are the coefficients, and unknowns are X, Y and Z, and the constants are D1, D2, D3. So first, write down the matrix A1, B1, C1, A2, B2, C2, A3, B3, C3 and X, Y and Z, and B, D1, D2, D3. So this is the representation of linear equations in the matrix form. The working principle, the working rule for the matrix inversion method is X equals to A inverse into B. So this is the formula used to find the unknowns. So first you should know how to find out the inverse of a matrix. Then you multiply, after getting the inverse, you multiply with the constant matrix. Then you will get the unknowns. So first A inverse equals to adjoint of matrix A by determinant of matrix A. So first I will tell you how to find the adjoint of A, then determinant of A. So adjoint of matrix A is the transpose of the cofactor matrix. The transpose of the cofactor matrix gives the adjoint of A. So transpose. The transpose means just interchanging the rows and the columns, that gives the transpose. So first you should know how to write the cofactor matrix. To write the cofactor matrix, first you should know how to find the cofactors of an element. So cofactor of an element equals to minus 1 whole power I plus j into the minor of the element. So where I and j represents the rows and columns of the matrix. Suppose if you take the first A1 element, here the first row A1 is in the first row and in the first column. So the sign is minus 1 whole power 1 plus 1. So that gives the positive. And similarly, if you take the second element, so this is the B1 is in the first row and in the second column. So minus 1 whole power 1 plus 2. So that is the negative. And the third, similarly for the third one, this is positive. So these are the just you remember the signs for writing the cofactors. Plus, minus, plus, minus, plus, minus, plus, minus, plus. And next the minor of the element. So minor of the element is, if you write the minor of the element A1, what we have to do is first delete the row and the column in which the element present and find the determinant. So that gives the minor of the element. So suppose the determinant of A1 is the B2C3 minus B3C2. So that is the determinant of the A1. So in this way we can find the minor of the element. So minor of the element means it is obtained by deleting the rows and the columns in which the element is present and writing the determinants. That gives the minor of the element. So after getting the cofactor of each element, then you have to write the cofactor matrix. Then just interchange the rows with the columns. That gives the adjoint of the matrix. Then the next step is how to find the determinant of A. So determinant of A is the sum of the product of the element of the first row with corresponding the cofactors. Suppose let us take the cofactors of the A1 is capital A1 and the cofactor of the B1 is capital B1 and the cofactor of the C1 is capital C1. Then the determinant is the sum of the product of the element with the cofactors. So A1 into A1 plus B1. But to write the cofactors you have to consider the sign. So B1 into minus B1 plus C1 into capital the C1. So this is the formula for finding the determinant of a matrix A. Then after getting the adjoint of the matrix A and the determinant of the matrix A, just find out the inverse, and if you multiply with the B, you will directly get the X values. So this is the procedure for finding the unknowns using matrix inversion method. Now I will solve one problem to understand very easily this method. Solve the equations 3x plus y plus 2z equals to 3, 2x minus 3y minus z equals to minus 3 and x plus 2y plus z equals to 4 using matrix inversion method. This is our problem. So first write down the given equations. 3x plus y plus 2z equals to 3, 2x minus 3y minus z equals to minus 3 and x plus 2y plus z equals to 4. So these are the linear equations which are given in the problem. Then write the given equations in the matrix form. So that is Ax equals to B, and the working formula for finding the unknowns using matrix inversion method is x equals to A inverse B. So this is the formula. So what is A? A is the coefficient matrix. The coefficients are 3, 1, 2, 2, minus 3, minus 1, and from the third equation 1, 2, 1. So this is the matrix A, and x equals to x, y, z, and B equals to 3, minus 3 and 4. So these are the matrix A, X and the B. Then find the inverse. A inverse equals to adjoint A by determinant A, and adjoint of matrix A is the transpose of the cofactor matrix of A, and determinant of the matrix A can be found by the sum of the product of the first row with their corresponding cofactors. That gives the determinant A. So the first element is a 3 and its cofactor. The cofactor of the 3 is, just delete the first column and the first row. The remaining, write down the remaining elements. So -3, -1, 2, 1. For second element, the second element is the 1, and the sign, just remember the signs for writing the cofactors: plus, -1, plus, minus, plus, minus, plus, minus, plus. So for the second element, the sign is the negative, and for the 1, just close this column and this row. So the remaining elements are 2, -1, 1, 1. 2, -1, 1, 1. And for third, for 2, just close this column and this row. The remaining 2, -3, 1, 2. 2, -3, 1, 2. And after simplification, 3 into -3 plus 2. -3 plus 2, and this is -1, 2 plus 1 plus 2, 4 plus 3. So this is -3, -3, 4 plus 3, 7, 7 to 14. So that equals to 8. So the determinant is 8. Now find the cofactors, the cofactor matrix. The cofactor matrix. So write down the cofactor for element 3. Just close this column and this row. So the remaining elements are -3, -1, 2, 1, 2 and 1. So -3, -1, 2, 1. And write the cofactors for 1. The sign is, so the second one, the sign is negative. So negative, and close the second column and the first row. So 2, -1, 1, 1. 2, -1, 1, 1. And the cofactor for third, 2 is, just close this column and this row. So the remaining elements are 2, -3, 1, 2. 2, -3, 1, 2. Now write the cofactors for the second row. So for 2, just close this row and this column. Then 1, 1, 2, 2, 1. 1, 2, 2, 1. And the second, for the second row, the sign is the negative. And next, the cofactor of -3. Just close this row and this column. Then the remaining elements are 3, 2, 1, 1. 3, 2, 1, 1. And for -1, the cofactor for -1 is, just close this column and this row. The remaining elements are 3, 1, 1, 2. 3, 1, 1, 2. Next, for 1, just close this row and this column. So 1, 2, -3, -1. 1, 2, -3. For 1, 1, 2, -3, -1. And the sign is negative. For second, just close this row and this column. 3, 2, 2, -1. 3, 2, 2, -1. And for 1, just close this row and this column. 3, 1, 2, -3. 3, 1, 2, minus 3. So this is the cofactor matrix. So now find the cofactors. So minus 3 plus 2, minus 1, and this is 2 plus 1, 3. So minus 3, and 2 is a 4, 4 plus 3, 7, and second one minus 4, minus 3 into minus 1, plus 3, 3 minus 2, 1, and 3 to the 6, 6 minus 1, 5, so minus 5, and minus 1, 2 3s, 6, 5, and this is minus 3 plus 4, minus 3 minus 4, minus 7, minus into minus plus 7, and minus 9 minus 2, minus 11. So this is the cofactor matrix. So then adjoint of matrix A. Adjoint of matrix A is the transpose of the cofactor matrix. So transpose means interchanging the rows and the columns. So the first row becomes first column and the first column becomes the first row. So the adjoint matrix is, so the first row minus 1, it becomes first column minus 3 and 7, and the first column, so that changes to first row minus 1, 3, 5. Similarly the second column will be the second row minus 3, 1, 7, and the third column will be the third row 7 minus 5 minus 11. So this is the adjoint of A. Then A inverse is adjoint A by determinant A. So adjoint determinant is 1 by 8 and adjoint matrix is minus 1, 3, 5, minus 3, 1, 7, 7, minus 5, minus 11. Now X equals to A inverse into B. 1 by 8 and minus 1, 3, 5, minus 3, 1, 7, 7 minus 5 minus 11 into the constants B, 3 minus 3, 4. 3 minus 3, 4. By multiplying minus 1 into 3 plus 3 into minus 3 plus 5 into 4 minus 3 into 3 plus 1 into minus 3 plus 7 into 4 and 7 into 3 plus minus 5 into minus 3 plus minus 11 into 4. So this is 1 by 8. So minus 1 minus 3 and this is 9 and this is 20. Minus 3 minus 9 plus 20. So 8 and minus 9, this is 9 and minus 3, 28. So 12 minus 12 plus 28. So that is 16 and 7 3s 21 and 15, 44. So 36. So 36 minus 44 minus 8. Or 8 by 8 is 1, 16 by 8 is 2 and 8 by 8 is minus 1. So x is x, y, z equals to 1, 2, minus 1. So the solution x equals to 1, y equals to 2 and z equals to minus 1. So this is the solution for the given the problem.
If you feel this video is informative, please like, share and subscribe my channel. Click the bell icon for quick updates.